Well, here we are. It's the end of the semester, and I'm filming this video for our very last human communication project. It's amazing how fast this year has gone. It seems like just yesterday we were just giving our introductory speeches to our partner that we chose on the very first day, but we've participated in a lot of activities and we've taken a few tests, but overall I think we've probably laughed the most, and it's awesome because it's made the class even more fun. Overall, it's been a really great experience, and I'm going to take quite a few skills away, and as a communication major, I feel like these skills will really help me out as I go on in life. There are 3 skills that I think I took from this class that will help me more than anything. The first skill that I feel was most beneficial this year was learning how to do improv. I feel as though I was pretty good at it before I came to the class, but I think this class just really helped me hone in on my skills a little more. I don't think there's a whole lot of times in our life when we're going to have to just give a completely random speech out of thin air, but I do think that things go wrong in speeches, and that's probably what improv help us out with the most. I mean, whether it's a project or a PowerPoint not working, or missing a step or a point that you meant to get across, or just getting to the wherever you're giving the speech and realizing you're missing something. As long as you can just go on with it and work with it, I think you'll be fine. The audience won't know. So I really feel like improv was probably the most beneficial thing I learned over the entire year. Something that goes hand in hand with that, and probably the second skill, is how to read your audience. There's nothing worse than looking up and seeing just an audience that's glazed over and you can tell they're just really not with it. And so that happened to me, I think, in a couple speeches, but it happens with a lot of people. And I think if you're able to just read that and play off of it, you can make it work out. If you see an audience is getting boring, you have to do something to fix it. You have to either spice it up, sound a little happier, just do something to get involved. But we also went over knowing which audience to make sure, like which members of the audience to make sure you're getting your point across to, because there's 25% that going there, they already are not with you. They're never going to agree with you, and that's fine. Some people are just set in their ways. And there's also 25% who are already on your side and they're just going to agree with everything you say. So it's that other 50% that you really need to work at and get those people to move over, convince them that what you're saying is okay, and make them get on your side. And this works for more than just persuasive speeches. It's for any speech you could possibly give. It's get those 50% that aren't sure to love your speech and to want to go with it. And then you have 75% on your side, which it's more than half, and that's a lot more than you'll get with anyone else or in life. I mean, it's the way to go. So, and I think the final thing that I learned, and also goes with speeches, not as much on the improv, but it's just your overall appearance and your gesture. Like, you need to make sure you have good eye contact, make sure you dress to impress. However you dress should go along with whatever you're talking about. I mean, if I'm talking about a football game, I'm not going to necessarily need to go full-on suit and tie, but if I'm talking about formal wear, maybe I'd want to wear that. So it's just a matter of really fitting to whatever you're talking about. And that goes the same with whatever if you're doing a PowerPoint, or if you're bringing boards in, any form of visual aid. Just as long as it fits the theme, I think that's extremely important. And just as long as you're presenting yourself well to the audience, I mean, good eye contact, good posture, and just don't be afraid to, get out there and use hand motions, do stuff to get the audience really involved. So those are, we learned a lot of skills over the year, but I think those 3, improvising, working with the audience, and appearance, are probably the 3 things that I will take away from this more than anything else. I've had a great time this year. It's been super fun, and probably one of the most fun classes I've ever been a part of. I mean, there are so many things I just think back about how funny it was, and John doing the chalkboard drawing, or learning the chicken dance, doing scarves. It's great to know everyone knows I love Survivor after my many speeches given on it and talking about it all the time, but it's been a really great class. Everyone's been super supportive, and I have had a great time. So I'm really hoping these skills will help me carry on, and so one day when I'm a game show host, I will be able to be like, oh, yep, Kelly Mullen helped me with those skills. So thank you for everything, and see you around next year. It's been great.